Hey, this is Mike McCready, your host on episode 46 of the Hookblast podcast. This is the pandemic where we discover new podcasts, and this is the podcast where we discover a few new catchy songs. If you like a couple of them, great. If not, come back next week. If you still don't like any of them, you're not a real person, and this podcast is kind of the litmus test for that. So you may have to face the possibility that you're just a software simulation with a faulty music taste module. What? Hey, that happened to a good friend of mine. Well, just someone I know. Well, not directly, but I heard about him on Parler. Well, so you know it's true. Anyway, I'm cool. I only play good songs. Well, mostly. But of the songs I play, I only play the hooks. I blast them at you for just a little bit, so you never have to sit through an entire song that makes you want to kill yourself. And that's just one of the things that contribute to me now being the best podcast host the world has ever heard in any language, including Irish. First up today, we have a song called Santa Claus Was Here. It was written by Timothy D. Lee. It's sung by Lannie. It's about what every parent goes through while planning the insane Christmas fib we tell our children that eventually warps them and messes up their worldview. But hey, magic elves who spy on you all year? Nothing wrong with that. Okay, but I guess maybe mine is kind of an awkward story with my parents because, I found out everything when I was like, I don't know, I must have been like 22. No, but here's the awkward part. I was advanced for my stage of development, so always being one step ahead, I didn't tell my parents I knew everything for maybe another 3 years. Well, I guess the awkward part was the day I fessed up. They did not see that coming. This is Santa Claus Was Here.
Stockings full of goodies will all be hung with pride. Cookie crumbs and carrot tops, the only clues you'll find. To live around the world, one night spreading joy to every boy and girl. One night share the blessing.
Next up, we have a song about the struggle with depression from artist Marina V, who I happen to know is a California-dwelling Russian, because turns out they're all over the place. And if there are three things I know about Russians, it's that they're a threatening bunch. And that's why I can't tell you the other two things I know about them. But I must tell you, I must tell you that you will love this song by this amazing artist who is the very best music artist ever, even better than Prokofiev.
That's how it's been lately, and I don't know why. It's been a cold winter, and the gray is here to stay. It's been a cold winter, and the ice won't melt away. Oh, it seems I've lost my way.
That's Cold Winter by Marina V. It's a perfect song for a drive on a gloomy day. Fun fact, the guitars on that track were done by Jim Chemo West, who you might know from Weird Al's band. Another fun fact, Russian has over 100 words for snow. It's true, look it up. But apparently only 2 seasons, winter and July. Here comes another song. Surprise. This is Easy Come by the Simpletone. it might resonate with fans of Pearl Jam, the band. Oh, and speaking of them, seems like as good a reason as any for me to tell you one of the things that makes me so cool. The lead guitar player in Pearl Jam shares my name, Mike McCready. Well, okay, he actually doesn't share it. He kind of hogs it. I mean, one of us gets to have the word "the" in front of their name, and okay, currently it isn't me. I mean, he may be the best guitar player in the world, but honestly, now that I'm the best podcast host in the world, it's game on. So, hey, the Mike McCready. Destroying and ruining your guitars on stage every week in front of everyone may have gotten you a lot of fans, but what I do here every week is ruin. Well, my audience is growing too. What a great song. That's Easy Come by the Simpletone, a band name that maybe keeps its members humble. Right behind that, we have a song that was created as a collaboration between Australian artist Sonicaholic and Detroit rapper Buttababy, which is a really, really fun thing to say. Buttababy, Buttababy, Buttababy. This collaboration was conducted entirely online and via email. The two artists had never actually spoken. This is Locked in Cages.
Favorite, big hustler. Let a fool try to jump me. Put a blade out on him and jump off the cliff. Jump off the cliff. See, I roll up the green, I'm a big blunt puffer. Let a fool try to jump us. I pull out the blade like Chucky, motherfucker. I'm in your bushes, chopper with the crouch. Crawl around on the side, kidnap the spouse. I'm out, I'm connected in places with currency with different faces. Stay the highest on deck like the ace.
Okay, that's for fans of old school 90s to early 2000s hip-hop, in addition to being a crowd pleaser today. Well, when crowds are allowed again, I'm sure it will be. Okay, I've got another Christmas song for you. This is You're All I Want for Christmas by the Delivery Boys, who maybe promised to remit this song in 30 minutes or less or your money back. But the song's only 3:05, so you're never getting your money back. It's just all part of the whole rigged system.
Meet me at the mistletoe and I'll be there. Hold on, darling, don't be scared. Hold on, I'm on my way. Hold on, I won't be late. I won't be late. Friends are calling, snow is falling, what's that sound? Everyone crowd around, Santa's coming to town. Come on, he's on his sleigh. Come on, it's Christmas Day. All I want for Christmas, baby. All I want for Christmas, honey. All I want for Christmas, baby. My heart is yours for the taking.
That's You're All I Want for Christmas, and it was written about the lead singer's girlfriend at the time, which I guess means that maybe she came with a return receipt. All right, and to finish up, we have yet another Christmas song. This is Johnny Neel performing a song by writer Dan Markel. This song will appeal to fans of everyone from Ray Charles to the Allman Brothers. This is Coming Up on Christmas.
You wouldn't know about the radio. They're playing jingle bells on every show. And all that stuff that tells you is coming up on Christmas. Go out and get your tree and decorate it for all the world to see. It's coming up on Christmas. Wake
like that one. It's even got a Randy Newman feel to it, if you ask me. And when I give a songwriter good advice, oh, and believe me, one day I will, I'll tell them to write more like Randy Newman.
And all that's
Okay, that's all the time we have for episode 46 of the Hookblast podcast. All songs are used with permission from the rights holders. Who knew making a podcast would involve so much paperwork? Our attorney knew, that's who, right? Yeah, he knew. Okay, please rate and review this podcast so other people of discerning taste but with questionable podcast searching skills can find the show. Stay safe, eat your vegetables, and don't forget to start feeling more like you do now than when you got here. You can start now. And I'll catch you right back here next week with a fresh batch of new hooks. Bye-bye.
and I'm still eating my chocolate from Halloween.